I was having this great conversation with a friend just the other day about what it means to show up with your best work, especially in a situation where maybe you're not rewarded for it or not appreciated for it. The organization does not treat you according to the kind of work that you are putting out, right? And here's what I always come back to, and I know this is easy for me because I own my own business, but I would like to think that part of the reason I own my own business is because these are the values that anyway, here's the deal. You show up for work and you do work that is a representation of who you are and what you value. You do not show up and work and do the kind of work that meets the criteria of your organization. It's not about doing work that is commensurate with the level of appreciation and the way they treat you and your salary and all those good things, right? The work you do has nothing to do with that. The work you do has to do with who you are and what you bring to the table. Now, I am not saying that you should continue to work for a place that does not appreciate what you bring to the table. I think as a business owner, and as somebody who is, like, I'm looking around at trying to find the best employees I can, and one of the greatest ways to retain good, high-quality employees is to give them an environment in which they feel appreciated, and an environment in which they feel like the work, when they show up with their best work, that it's noticed, it's valued, and I want to create an environment that they don't want to leave, okay? But what I hope to do is to hire people who are going to show up, who have a personal ethic, who have a personal value system that says, this is the kind of work I do. And if you don't appreciate it, someone else will, right? So when you show up for work, I don't ever want you to get distracted and to dumb your work down because of your boss or because of your organization. When you show up at work, you bring the very best parts of you, because the way you do your work is telling the world and your coworkers and all these people around you, this is who I am, this is what I value, and this is what I'm about. And if you choose to dumb that down because your salary isn't right or because your boss doesn't know who you are, then you are cheating yourself more than you are cheating your organization. Okay? When you show up at some level selfishly to say, I will do the kind of work I do because that's who I am, not because of anything else. And that kind of person is the kind of person that has options. That is the kind of person that does not need to work in a place where they don't feel appreciated because they will have other suitors. You do the very best work that you're capable of, and you do it because that's who you are, and I promise opportunities will show up.